istorya na ganap, pasok na po si candidate number 6, si Rafa.
Ay!
Wala na po tayong candidate number 24.
Kanina pa siya nilalagnan.
Na tayo pagkirapya. Instead of number 24,
Kanina pa siya nilalagnan.
pumasok po ang candidate number 6, si Rafa Nieto.
So say hi, hello! Happy welcome natin ang 6!
Papasak pa yan.
Candidate number 6! Rafa Nieto! I-welcome na natin at salubungin na natin ang ating bagong pasok sa top 15! Rafa! Thank you so much once again, Sister Alexis Bermudez! Huwag madadala. Maraming salamat po. And of course, thank
And of course, si Mr. Rafa, instead of candidate number 24 na nag-walk out, nag-back out, candidate number 6 po. Yes.
Pasok po si Rafa.
Okay?
So ladies, once again, you only have 40 seconds para sagutin ang question na ibibigay sa inyo at 2 minutes talent para sa inyong talent portion.
Nagbakod si Basha Miyazaki. Pasok siya sa 15 kasi masama yung pakiramdam.
Asa niya kay Kelvin.
Ay, masama yung pakiramdam.
Candidate number 5, please.
Kaya si
Do the honor. Ikaw ang unang sasalang sa ating question and answer portion.
Candidate, I just want to inform you again that you only have 40 seconds to answer the questions.
Okay. And para po magsimula tayo, konting katahimikan lamang po ang aming hinihingi para hindi po maunawaan ng inyong pong mga kapwa manonood at ng mga hurado sa patimpalak ngayong gabi. Konting pangunawa lamang po para marinig po natin ang saloobin at ang kanilang mga opinyon batay sa kanilang katanungan na naatang sa kanilang balita.
Abay na po. Salamat, Ilis. Okay!
hello,
Your
Basha.
question.
Yes, message question siya. Ayun
Your
siya.
question.
Message
Candidate
question.
number 5, 40 seconds. This is your question.
Ay, mga goddess ka.
Pipili sila, or you only pick one.
Goddess. Pipili ng goddess.
So, you have to say the goddess that you will choose. Goddess of Venus. Goddess of Venus. Okay. Question. Do you think that physical enhancement is a good option for people who are not contented with their natural looks? Can you still call them beautiful? If yes, why? If no, why not? Does it pass your standard of beauty?
Hindi na po tayo makakalibi-libi pa sa ganito. Kung papapalangado po ba ng isang tao ay nakakaganda o hindi nakakaganda. Para po sa akin, kung pagpapakopera ng isang tao ay nakakatulong upang ang kanyang confidence ay lalong lumaki at lalong lumagana, yun ay hindi magiging masama. At lalong hindi magiging masama ang pagpapakopera ng isang tao kung wala kang inaapakang ibang tao. At ito ang ginagawa sa buhay kung dyan ka magiging galang, kung dyan ka magiging masaya. Lagi po natin tatandaan ang mundo, wala kang pakilang sa sasabihin ng ibang tao. Dahil minsan ka lang umabuhay, minsan ka lang hihinga, maging masaya ka sa kung ano ang gusto mo. Yun lang ang pagkakasaya. Thank you so much!
Can you remember the talent? Candidate number 5.
Kasi nawala lang po ha. Pipili mo kayo ng isang picture at iba po nito ay may katanungan po sa inyong kapitid.
Ang lahat po ng nasa LED natin ay lahat ay goddess. Okay? Okay. So,
next we have candidate number 6 is Miss Rafa Nieto.
Hi, Mr. Rafa. Hello, good morning. Pick one of the goddess. Goddess of Minerva.
And your question is?
And the question is, if you had the chance to discuss a social issue with all the world leaders that can benefit the world, what will be your 5 priorities and why? Again, if you had the chance to discuss a social issue with all the world leaders that can benefit the world, what will be your 5 priorities and why?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think the 5 priorities that I will have is first and foremost education. Because they need to provide all over the world, not only in our country, for us to have a very good educational background for each and every citizen in this world. Because it is their obligation. Now, the second one is for poverty. Because I believe that poverty nowadays is still elevating. At naniniwala po ako na kung ang mga perang nasa gobyerno ay hindi kukurakutin ng mga nakaupo sa kahit saan mang sulok ng mundo, ito ay mababawasan ang kahirapan. And third is of course, for us LGBT, I want to stop the hatred, the discrimination, not only in this country, but for the whole nation. And then the last one is for the senior citizens, because I believe they deserve their until their last breath, ang magandang buhay. Ngayon, dahil sila ang isa sa mga may malaking ambag sa ating lipunan, sila ang isa sa pinakamatagal na taxpayer sa ating mundo o sa bawat bansa, kaya deserve nila ito. And lastly, I think that is the use of power, because everyone nowadays that is sitting in the position in the government is abusing the use of their power. And I believe if I'm going to discuss this bravely, not only to this country but for the whole world, we can eliminate the usage of the wrong usage of power. And I thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 6. It's Mr. Ramon Nieto.
Ulitin natin wala. Yes. Mahina yung mic daw mo, mahina yung mic. Okay.
So Miss Jordy, choose. Hello. I would like to choose.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to choose the goddess of Harmonia.
Goddess of Harmonia. Alright. The goddess of Harmonia, Greek goddess of harmony and concord. Okay? The question is, in the last election, citizens are growing hateful and speaking big news information towards other candidates running for the government positions. For you, what would be the best encouragement to promote harmonious and healthy election?
Thank you so much for that very nice question. It is true that in the given question that we had the last election, that there is something wrong or negativities and war between the candidates and even to the supporters, the people who are supporting their own candidates. I believe that the best way for us to have an harmonious election is no other than just vote the person that you want to be, and just vote for the person that you think that would help our country, by not listening to the other people, not being influenced by them just because of the money or other things that can be given to you. If you know to yourself that your vote will be trustworthy, definitely all the people would follow. Always, this country would always be a better place to live in. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 21, as Miss Jordy, as Chinese Loud. Candidate number 16, Miss Lloyd Angel Bermudez. Hello, Lloyd.
Choose one of the goddess, the LED.
She's goddess
Sorry?
C.
Goddess of
C.
C. Okay. Goddess of Sea, Greek goddess of the moon and mother of vampires. And your question, what is it in the moon that you want to possess by the sun? I repeat, what is it in the moon that you want to possess by the sun?
Thank you so much. As you all know the fact that moon and sun are different. Ang sun ay mainit, ngunit ang moon ay hindi katulad ng araw. Ngunit ano nga daw po ba ang katangian ng isang moon na gusto kong iposes sa isang araw? Yun po ang salita, perfectionist. Bakit ko po nasabi? Simple as that. We are all perfect in our own unique way, just like the moon. Bakit ko po nasabi? Sapagkat bilang isang araw, opo, mainit po ito. Ngunit ganun pa man, ito rin ay may silbi sa mundo. For I always believe that living things and non-living things has its own purpose while they are living. At bakit gusto kong iposes ng muna ang salitang perfection? Perfect dahil kailanman dito sa mundo, lahat tayo ay perfecto. Ginawa ng Diyos ang araw at ang moon sa kanyang wagas, itsura. Kung kaya tayong lahat dito sa mundo ay parang isang araw, parang isang moon na may kanya-kanyang katangian, ngunit sa huli, tayo pa rin ay perfecto ang gawa ng Diyos. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, candidate number 6 p.m. Miss Lloyd Angel Bermudez. Up next, it's your turn. Candidate number 11 is Miss Carla Capwin. Hello, Miss Queen. How are you doing now?
Kinakabahan ko.
Okay, just relax. So inhale, and exhale, relax. Choose one of the goddess.
I've been goddess of Flora.
Goddess of Flora. Goddess of Flora, Roman goddess of flowers and spring. And this is your question. Raplesia arnoldi is the largest flower in the world. And it is known as a corpse flower. Because of the foul smell it releases, how can you find the beauty of this flower when it is known as for being a big and smelly?
Thank you very much for that very beautiful question. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to answer that very beautiful question directly to the point. The question is, flower in the world, and it is known as a corpse flower because of the foul smell it releases. How can you find the beauty of this flower? Rafflesia arnoldi, ladies and gentlemen, is not just an ordinary flower, but it is an extraordinary flower with an extraordinary capacity, capability, and ability to do its purpose in its living. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that this flower can reflect into our life because as members of the LGBT, we are being discriminated. We are being humiliated by so many people. But just like a flower, we are always blooming in our own times. And it is just a living testament that as we bloom, there is a new life and a new beginning for our own destiny. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, candidate number 11 is Miss Carla Capwin. Up next, it's your turn. Candidate number 10 is RC Diana Madrigal. Hello, RC.
Hello po.
Okay, choose one.
Goddess of Isis.
Goddess of Isis. Please. So, Goddess of Isis, Egyptian goddess of fertility and motherhood. And your question, as you represent the womanhood in this generation, teenage pregnancy is one of the concerns of the society. Some consider it as a blessing, what the author says is being responsible and lack of knowledge in sex education. How can you say that is it a blessing when the society label it as a problem?
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? In my 24 years of existence, I can never deny the fact that when my mother told me that life is a precious gift from God, so no one has the right to abort a child in your womb, then definitely it's a yes. It is a blessing. But there are certain individuals living in this Republic of the Philippines that they are saying that this is a sin. Sinasabi nila na kapag ikaw ay wala pa sa tamang edad, hindi ka kailangan mabuntis. Dahil ikaw nga ay kailangan yung priority mo ang tinatawag nilang edukasyon. Maraming kabataan naniniwala ngayon na edukasyon talaga ang dapat nating iuna. Hindi ang maagang pagpapariwara kung saan-saan at pagkikipagbarkada. Lagi natin isa sa isip, mga kaibigan, na ang buhay dito sa mundo ay napaka-importante. Gawin mo na ang lahat dahil sa susunod, ikaw rin ay magkakapamilya at ang habang panahon, ikaw ay mag-aral mo na bago ang lahat. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Senator Chen and Ms. R.C. Otiama Madrigal. Up next, it's your turn. Candidate number 17, Samantha Gonzalez.
Hello, Samantha. How do you feel right now?
To be honest, I am so nervous at this point in time because this is a different way of questioning the question, but I'll just do my best.
We're actually that's an normal reactions. Okay, pick one of the galas.
I would like to choose Goddess Principle.
Sorry?
Goddess Principle.
Okay, goddess of principle. So goddess of principle. Greek goddess of persuasion, seduction, manipulation, spring and queen of underworld. The question is, what will be your stand about the sovereignty with our water territory against our neighboring country trying to claim the South China Sea?
Alright, allow me to simply speak my mind at this very point in time. This is such a very interesting question. At the same time, an issue that all of us needs to tackle about. What is my stand about China trying to claim something that is owned by the Republic of the Philippines? As simple as this. It has been given, proof and evidences has been given to us that we own this specific territory. Therefore, China has no right to claim that it is their own territory. But then again, at this point of time, we are talking about the safety and peace of every human being. What if China will declare war against the Philippines? We must take into account what could happen. It depends on our leaders' decision on how we would handle this issue. But at this point of time, whatever is owned by our country, I will stand firm that it belongs to our country no matter what happens. If it takes a wire and a fight, I'll go for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 17, Ms. Samantha Gonzalez. Up next, it's your turn, candidate number 15, Pepper de la Cruz.
Hello, Pepper. Okay, you have to choose one.
Goddess Hestia.
Goddess of Hestia. Okay, Greek goddess of art, home, architecture, domesticity, family, and state. Your question: if you are going to build a building which modern, digitalized, and innovative for you, what will it be and who will be prioritized and why?
Okay. The question given to me, what it be and what I will prioritize. I believe I will prioritize hospital. Because I believe that we are experiencing COVID-19. And to tell you that my father was dying because of COVID-19. And I can think if my mother or other family member will die again. fully healthy. So therefore, I will prioritize the hospital because I want to save life. Because I believe that life is a precious gift of our Almighty God. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 15, Pepper, the Love Girls. Up next, we have candidate number 23, Naomi Corjan.
Nakikiusap po kami sa mga audience, no? Masyado po tayo malakas, mga gano'n, gumawa ng kalingayan. If the candidates answer the question, tahimik po tayo para at least tayo, nauunawaan din natin if the answers of the candidate has connivance or relevance to that particular question. Huwag po tayo malapag kasi di naman natin naunawaan, ha? Okay.
Tama.
Tala, perfectly said. Okay, going back to competition, candidate number 23 is Naomi Corjan.
Henny, that is Hecate. Miss Candy. Hecate. How do you pronounce it? Hecate or Hecate? Hecate.
Basta yun na yun.
Judge.
Okay na yan.
That is Hecate.
Hecate.
Okay, Hecate. According to our beloved judge.
Mamaya itama kami, mapahiya kami sa mga candidate. Kami pa napahiya. Okay. Greek goddess of one places, childbirth and crossroad, closely associated with magic and witchcraft. Your question, using your magic, if you could change the three major social cancers considered the best in society of the past that is still visible nowadays, what will it be and how will you resolve it?
Okay. Let me allow to read the question again. So the question that I picked is, using my magic, if I could change the three major social cancers considered pest in society of the past that is not visible nowadays, what will it be and how will you resolve it? Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, I will use my magic by simply changing the state of mind of those people who judge us. Second, the sin of the family of the Marcos. And most especially, thirdly, the people who cannot stop judging each and everyone and disrespecting. Why? Because if there are people who judge us and disrespect other people, a lot of things that is cancer in this world is going to happen. Like the sins of the Marcos or the other family who are part of the government. Ladies and gentlemen, no one has the right to judge and discriminate other people. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, if I will use that magic to change the mindset of these three major social cancers, none of those negative things will happen in this world. We will have a country full of love, prosperity, and always remember what Mother Teresa once said, if you judge people, therefore, you do not have time to love them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 23 is Naomi Corjan. Up next, we have candidate number 22, Maria Bobby C.
Hi, Marian.
Hello.
How are you today?
I feel a little bit lavish. I haven't eaten.
Okay.
Yes.
Good luck. Pick one.
Okay, so I am very fond of Greek mythology, and I think I would choose the Greek goddess Nyx.
Okay, goddess of Nyx. Goddess of Nyx. Greek goddess of daytime and daylight. Your question. If the night becomes day and the day turns to a night, what do you think will be the impact to our daily lives?
Ang gabi
Thank you
naman
so
yung
much.
araw.
That is a very interesting question. Well, for me, when we are talking about the goddess Nyx, of course, she is the goddess, the prima donna goddess of the nighttime. Now, what do I think if the night turns into day and the day turns into night? Simple. It all connects and it
you are one of the judges favorite and one of the youngest candidate of this competition. So how do you feel right now? Kinakabahan. So relax. Okay, pick one, the goddess.
Goddess of series.
Goddess of series. Goddess of series. Roman goddess of agriculture and grains. Your question. Nowadays, we are facing a shortage of onion. For you, who do you think we should blame for having this kind of problem? Because we know that Philippines is rich in agricultural products. Okay, nagulutin natin. Ngayon ay nagkakaroon tayo ng problema o nagiging salad sa pagkakaroon ng sibuyas. Para sa iyo o sa iyong palagay, sino ang dapat sisihin sa kinakaharap nating problema? Naalam naman natin na ang Pilipinas ay mayaman sa agrikultura ng produkto.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hayaan niyo ako sagutin yung katanungan base sa aking edad. Bakit nga daw po, sino dapat po ang nakapag-isisihan? Bakit nga po tayo ng kulang sa tinatawag natin sa sibuyas? Isa lamang po, ayun po ang gobyerno. Bakit nga daw po? Dahil alam naman po natin, ako hindi ko kurang-kuti ang gobyerno na nakaupo ngayon ang mga pera. Ay wala po magaganap na shortage sa sibuyas. At dahil lagi pinagtatandaan, alam ko ho, na bilang isang kabataan, na kapag pinagtuunan ho natin ang pansin na ating ginto ang yaman, katulad na lang po ng tinatawagan ng sibuyas, ay magkakaroon na tayo ng maganda at masaya Pilipinas. Ay lamang at maganda
Very nice.
Thank you so much, candidate number 12, changing block there. Next on the line, we have candidate number 14, JM Odon.
Hello, JM. Sabi ko, hi, JM, okay? Okay, goddess of? Juventus. Isn't it? Goddess of Juventus. Goddess of Juventus. Greek goddess of rejuvenation and the protection of young men during their rites of passage in adulthood. Your question. Many of young boys are engaged in so-called sex Gcash. In return for what sending their status pictures, what will you do in order to stop them in considering their reputations when they reach adulthood? Okay. Marami sa kabataang lalaki ngayon ay nai-involve sa sex Gcash. Kapalit ng pag-send ng Gcash ay ang pagkakaroon ng kanilang mga malalaswang following o ng mga malalaswang video. Sa iyong palagay, ano ang gagawin mo para maipigil ang ganitong uri ng bagay at magkaroon sila at maalala nila o magkaroon sila ng konsiderasyon sa kanilang reputasyon para sa kanilang pagtanda?
Maraming ay hirap sagutin ng katanungan nang naaayon po sa inyong mga opinion. Ngunit hayaan niyo po akong sagutin ito nang naaayon po sa aking opinion at nararamdaman. Simple lamang po, kung hihikayanin ko ang mga taong kalalakihan na itigil ang pagkaring mapagawa ng mga malalasawang video bagkus hihikayanin po sila na mag-aaral ng mabuti. At naniniwala po ako bilang isang individual, kung meron tayong disiplina sa ating mga sarili, hindi natin gagawin ang mga bagay na yan at edukado po tayong tao, hindi natin gagawin ang mga bagay na ikakasama natin. Dahil bilang isang individual, naniniwala po ako na think before you click. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 14, JM Odon. Now we call our candidate number 8, Miss Julia Alcantara.
So let us take this opportunity sa mga kabataang kalalakihan na ibenta po ng kanilang reputasyon. So wala ka na po pagsisisigaduhin yan.
Stop it. Stop it.
really okay, and to be honest, I'm really tired because traveling 5 hours is not really okay to coming to Cavite. Kaya maraming salamat po.
Okay, pick one of the goddess.
I have two options, so I guess Goddess of Junior.
Goddess of June. Goddess of June. Roman goddess of marriage, pregnancy, and childbirth. Your question. Recently, we are raising numbers of couples living together without marriage. In your perspective, what happens to the sanctity of marriage as the Catholic nation and why?
Maraming salamat po sa inyong napakagandang katanungan. I always believe that in every question, there will always be a perfect answer that we can give to that question. But as far as I know, you don't need to be perfect just to convince the panel board of judges that you are good enough. The question that was given to me is, there's a lot of couple who stays not being married because they love herself too much. For me, what is my stance about that? I always believe, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to love, pagdating po sa pagmamahal, kailanman ay hindi nakadepende sa isang singsing na ipapasok sa isang daliri, masabi lamang kayo ay nagmamahal ang isang tao. Because I always believe that love will conquer all, and love is everything that we can give in humanity. A lot of people said that love is here, love is no gender, but for me, love is colorful. Hindi mo man afford magpakasal, hindi mo man afford ang mga bagay-bagay o humarap sa altar. As long that you give a 100% of love to that person, whatever gender that you have. I know that a part of LGBTQ community is not being allowed to marry. I always believe, sabi nga po ng isang kanta, mahal kita, pagkat mahal kita, inisip nila ay hindi mahalaga, mahal kita maging sino ka man. Because I always believe, when it comes to love, love will conquer all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Carrying number 8, Miss Julia Alcantara. Up next, since isa na lamang ang natitira sa mga goddess, ang mapipili na tatawagin ay automatic. Yung last na matitira ay may question na nakalaan na goddess din. Okay? So we have candidate number 25, Maria Sophia Alcantara.
Hello, Maria Sophia. How are you, sis?
At this moment of time, honestly, I'm hungry. Sexy.
Okay? Sarah. Goddess of knowledge, Greek goddess of wisdom, medicine, and crafts. She represents success, especially in sporting arena. Your question, what kind of sport that best describes you as a person?
Oh my God. Medyo mahirap ito. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to clarify first everything. Goddess of Nike is also the goddess of victory. It says in the history that ito pong si Goddess of Nike, kailangan niya na ipatupad lahat ng tao susunod sa kanya, lahat ng tao dapat sasaludo sa kanya. And for me as a person, I am proud to say that I can be our national sports simba. Why do I say so? Sa tuwing nilalaro natin ang simba, nakakalimutan na ng bawat Pilipino ngayon ang paglalaro nito. But I always believe na yun pa rin po ang national sport ng ating bansa na minsan nakapagdala ng victory sa ating lahat. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, I will go into the next this as a person dahil sinisipa-sipa man po ako ng mga taong nakapaligid sa akin. I still stand tall and proud and be brave and strong as a member of the LGBTQIA+ community. For I always believe, sipain man po nila kami ng paulit-ulit. Babalik at babalik pa rin kami bilang isang maging daan ng ating bansa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Candidate number 20.
food today?
I feel so hungry too.
Okay, so Dara is the classroom. She is the virgin goddess of justice, innocence, purity, and precision. Your question, equal access to the social good is one of the most fundamental principles of the social justice. This holds that society resources should be equally available to all. Many social justice theorists believe that the people should have equal access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities. Okay. Do you believe that we are experiencing social justice here in the Philippines and why? Equal access to the social good is one of the most fundamental principles of social justice. This holds that society's resources should be equally available to all. Many social justice theorists believe that people should have equal access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities. Do you believe that we are experiencing social justice here in the Philippines and why?
Well, thank you for that wonderful question. I'll go direct to the point that I believe that we are not experiencing social justice here in the Philippines. Because I have a friend who graduated a teacher but not pursue her dreams because of discrimination, that she is a transgender, that is not allowed to their end. But I believe, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just about the absence of the problem. It's how you deal with it. Because try to think of this, ladies and gentlemen. If we will not base on gender of personality of one person, then definitely we could have a better community. Because I know, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a lot of transgender people who are successful in their life. Because we as transgender, we are not only limited in the four corners of a beauty parlor, to the mocking of biased people, to the insult of people. We are believing in the name Jesus, and the last name is Christ. Because my essence and the essence of my brothers and sisters in the gay society is becoming beautiful in our home, becoming talented, becoming intelligent, becoming useful to our family, especially to our society. So what we need in this world is to have an equality for us, everyone. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much, candidate number 3.